told us about this project, Stu Brew, which was supposed to be for student-run microbrewery with a sustainable emphasis, and we all thought it was a really cool project. Nicole got her flatmate Zelda involved, and then Zelda got me involved, and me and Zelda decided to become co-presidents together to set it up.
I mean, there's been articles in the Courier, we've got the Facebook page set up, the website's currently being set up at the moment. Myself and Hugh, we put together the document, we started doing some of the posters and stuff, that sort of marketing material.
So want to try some beer? More of a description. So we're basically doing market research on what type of beer we should choose.
Picture of the beer, tasting notes, just because some people sometimes with the real ale, if you haven't tasted it before, you don't really know what you're looking for. So if you said to somebody, oh, you're doing a taste test for a real ale, you kind of I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So it just gives some people a little bit of a general overview.
Cool.
There's just some little interesting bits, awards, or first brewed in the garage.
Yeah.
I do economics.
Okay, right.
So yeah, I thought being the treasurer of the student society would give me some
Ask you the treasurer?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Basically, I heard about it through James, who's in the Courier.
Yep.
So he heard about it, and he told me, because I'm really interested in ales and stuff, really passionate. So he said that I could come along to a meeting and see how it goes, and then really enjoyed it. It seems like a really good project. I've been getting in contact with breweries around the Newcastle area. So I've been getting in contact with Time Bank, Allendale, Wylam Brewery. It's just a really good experience, something to put on CV. It's something I'm really passionate about.
Yeah. Is it the practical side of it more, or the making a brand that will succeed, or something else?
It's a bit of both, because I do really want to go into this line of work, and I really want a brewery of my own one day. So everything that I'm doing here will really help that come into play.
In Brewing and Distillery at Harry Ross in Edinburgh.
Same as mine. Yeah.
Cool. He's copying me. I found it first. So I hope that's my kind of goal, and so this would be a great experience to be able to do that. And if I can't do that or change my mind, I've still got a bit of experience, so that if I wanted to try and get a job in a brewery, I could say, well, I was helping setting up this student-run microbrewery. It was the first one in Europe, so I've had a little bit of experience.
Obviously, with having the homebrew experience, that just interest, curiosity. I think I was just can we make this work? What sort of stuff is going to go into this? And also from a media publicity point of view, I felt like I had something to give to it. I felt like I could do something, and as well, when you look back in however many years, especially in your job, the skills and stuff that you're going to get from it, being involved in a project like this. And as well, just the ethos of the project, it's all about being sustainable, student run. It's kind of it's a nice thing to be involved with.
It took a long time to set up. The first year we had a problem with our site. We had a site, and then we had to find a new one. And then jumping all the hoops with the university, alcohol working group, that kind of thing. So that took
contact Chris because he had some brewing lectures with Chris, and then Chris kind of helped us find a location, and Chris is pretty huge.
So this is our main brew house, which is where all the brewing will go on, and we'll also have a storage container out where that big metal box is outside to store all of our grain and hops. This is the hot liquor tank. So this heats water. It's like a giant kettle basically, though it's confusingly not called a kettle, something else is. But basically it's got a big element in the bottom, just like in the bottom of a kettle. The water supply comes in here, and then also, quite confusingly, it goes all the way down to the heat exchanger, runs through that, and then comes all the way back before it goes into the hot liquor tank. And I'll explain why in a bit, because it's an energy efficiency saving. It saves us energy in the long run.
We want to promote drinking for taste and flavor and aroma, and not drinking to get drunk.
Yeah, so craft ales and awareness of how it's made, and
and kind of promote small businesses, and craft ales you have to be a small business to have a craft ale product.
I think it's 50 grams per 10 litres of water. I can speak a bit of French, it's fine.
These bags off here, just so we quick sorry.
So it's 0.5%.
Okay, name a recipe. I'll just put IJ for now. Step of the brewing process.
Yeah.
So that after we make it, we can taste it, and if it's too bitter, we'll like shorten particular parameters. And if it's not bitter enough, we'll change things.
Yeah.
So it's like a good record of exactly what we're doing.
So you're putting in the ingredients now, and you're putting the timings as well?
Yeah, and the temperatures.
Well, heating the water was the first phase to the right temperature, and then once it was at the right temperature, we then very carefully poured the grain all into the grain pipe. We've got some Maris Otter pale ale malt and also some Carapils malt in there, and currently hot water, which was heated to 63, is being.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh, recycling happened.
Oh my god!
Just really tasty, isn't it?
That was good stuff.
Today we're doing the main kit, a recipe that's already been designed, so we're doing that recipe, and then we chose a recipe for the small kit. We all went in and sort of chose one together, so we're doing that on the small kit. I just sort of fancied getting involved with the brewery. I thought it'd be interesting, sort of an intriguing thing, so I just wanted to get involved, and this whole career development thing came up, and I was like, well, I could get involved using that as one of my modules. It's not as simple as I thought it would be, so there's quite a lot to learn and get your head around.
Link with the microbrewery and the farming kind of thing, but we like beer as well. We like drinking a lot of beer, the agrics. So I thought I may as well get involved, make some beer, and it was jolly tasty today actually.
Just before, I had a naive view of the world, and now it's a little bit different, but at the same time, I mean, it's one of the things I'm most proud of. I think one of the things I wanted to get across was that people have a lot of power in what they spend their money on and what companies they support, and that was kind of one of the messages I wanted the brewery to.
Well, I got involved because I thought it'd be a really cool opportunity to actually test my business skills. I'm very entrepreneurial, and I hope to start up my company someday. Okay. So I thought that this would be a good chance to kind of simulate starting out my own company, which it was in a lot of ways. It was like setting up a startup, basically. But I think it was harder than a startup.
Yeah.
Well, it's really changed my life. I mean, it's made me become a more responsible and organized person.
Right.
And that's helped a lot. And it's kind of given me an idea of what it's like to run a company, to start up a company, how difficult it is.
We look forward to Stu Brew's bright success and selling more beer.
He was really keen on brewing, and he fancied getting in a career in brewing, essentially. So he'd applied to be on the Heineken grad scheme, and all the sort of experiences he'd had with Stu Brew over the past 12 months were all in his sort of application, and he sailed through the assessment centre that they had for Heineken to get on the grad scheme, and he said the feedback from him was all they were interested in was Stu Brew and what he'd done with Stu Brew, and it really helped him secure that position on the Heineken grad scheme. So
more during freshers, and then hopefully ramp up production, first of all by doubling the brew days, and I think there's already talk about getting in bigger fermenters, but we'll see how it goes.
We have a great committee coming on.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to do great things. And I think the brewery is going to be a success. And I think they're going to ensure that the next committee is also good and that they're going to do great things.
Can't wait to see where it goes, and yeah, it's been an incredible experience. Every year I keep saying that this is going to be the year where it's going to be really, really fun, and I think actually this year, this oncoming year is going to be the year where they're going to have a blast, because the brewery's set up, they're just going to be making beer and getting everyone really into beer, and I think that's what we wanted to do in the first place. We wanted to create a sustainable brewery and really educate people about craft beer and sustainable brewing.